So guys, E3 is just around the corner. It's not far away. I can see it in the horizon. You can see it in the horizon. You really can. It's big and it's green and it's got... Oh, that's Shrek. That's a different story. Sorry guys. But still exciting. New Shrek, by the way, new Shrek's coming out with the original cast. I think it's just a reboot. But they got the original voice actors back, so, you know, that's something to look forward to as well. But we're not talking about Shrek today. We're talking about E3 2019 and what we're going to expect at E3 2019. Or at least what I'm excited about at E3 2019. I don't know how many times I can say E3 2019 in one single bit, but I'm going to be sure to say E3 2019 as many times as I can. Let's start with Gears 5. Let's talk about that first. Now, I'm a massive fan of Gears of War. Throughout my teenagehood, I loved the games. 1, 2 and 3, masterpieces. Absolutely brilliant game trilogy. Gears of War Judgment came out. Yeah, okay, I can get behind this. I can get behind it. It wasn't amazing, I didn't think, but it was good. And then Gears 4 came out. Now let me tell you, when I sat down with my friend to play through Gears of War 4 over the course of like 3 or 4 nights, by the end of it, we both looked at each other and said, what the hell did we just play? I'm gonna try and refrain from swearing so much, but oh my god, it was the biggest pile of potatoes I had ever seen. I mean, there was not a squishier or more runnier pile of potatoes in the world in that moment when we finished Gears of War 4. Because nothing gelled, like the characters didn't gel. I wanted to play as Marcus the whole time. I was getting frustrated because I just wanted to play as Marcus during the campaign. It was just, no, I didn't do it for me. I mean, in Gears of War 5, you play as Kate Diaz instead of JD Phoenix, which is a nice little change. I mean, Kate had the most interesting story out of all of them towards the end. She had the more interesting parts, and there was a future with what they were trying to lead with her and her mum, which was good. So obviously they're continuing with that. I don't know what we're going to see at E3 with Gears of War. Maybe a little bit more information, a little bit of gameplay, maybe a little bit more information on the story and release date. Is there a release date? 1 second, guys. It just says this year, so we don't know when it's coming out this year. I reckon it'll come out October, November sort of time. That's usually when Gears of War does come out. So we'll be looking for that sort of time, but maybe we'll get a bit more information on it. Either way, I'm just hoping that Gears of War 5 kind of does justice to Gears of War 4. And we kind of get a bit more character development with the main 3 characters. JD, the other guy, and Kate Diaz. Oh, what was his name? Oh my god. Delmont, that was his name. Delmont Walker. I just felt like they were so airy. I don't know if that makes sense. There wasn't much development between them. I didn't really feel anything for those characters. Not like in the way that you feel for Marcus, Dom, Baird, or Cole, you know, in the original Delta Squad. Even in the first game, like, you kind of build something with them. It feels like you don't get that with JD and his friends. Like, you don't get that at all. So I'm hoping they kind of build on that a little bit. To be honest though, I had the same issue with Halo Guardians. This is a nice segue onto Halo Infinite. So yeah, Halo Infinite's coming out this year. That also, we'll get a little bit more information. Halo 5 I didn't like, and I think a lot of people hated it, a lot of the Halo fans hated it. Kind of Microsoft's flagship FPS though, so it has to be, it's always big information, big launch. Any bit of information to it is kind of very valuable. I am a big fan of Halo. I've been playing it since I was like 5, 6 years old with my friends and my brothers, you know, we just always going through Halo. You know, it's a game I've played a lot throughout all my life, so for as long as I can remember actually, it's a game I've played so long. But yeah, like, I just hope Halo Infinite does a bit better. Halo Infinite does a bit better. Also, I'm hoping that it kind of ties up the storyline a little bit. Halo Infinite, like the Master Chief storyline. That is, sorry. I'm hoping it does kind of tie up his storyline. I reckon he'll die, but people might want otherwise. I mean, you know, I don't want him to die, but I think he will. I just don't see any other way for him to stop doing what he's doing. Really, he is the Master Chief. He's an absolute legend. He's a fucking machine. Oh, guy. Oh, I said the F word. He's a potato machine. He is a machine producing many potatoes, and if you produce that many potatoes, God, you're going to feed the world with potatoes. I mean, he produces... where am I going with this? This isn't making sense. But anyway, yes, I hope Halo Infinite does some justice, brings back a lot of old things. They've already said that they are going to be including multiplayer that's not online, like actual cooperative play for the campaign in Halo 6, so that's good, bringing that back. Taking that away in Halo 5 was a bad idea, very, very bad idea, considering like Halo was kind of built upon a community, and it's been built upon its multiplayer purposes too, from the very beginning, so taking that away was very stupid, but putting it back in was a good idea, very good idea. Well done 343, you listened to the fans, you listened, and you hopefully get this one right. Let's hope so, because we're all counting on you. Another game I wanted to talk about that I'm excited about is Cyberpunk 2077. I'll stop wagging my finger at you guys, but that's a game that I am very excited about. I thought it was out already, though. I thought it had already been released. I'm pretty sure I saw it last year. I think I talked about it in an episode of Indie Game News maybe at some point, even though it may not even be an indie game. But I remember looking it up, I remember seeing information about it. I thought it already came out, but apparently it's not even given a release date. So maybe, just maybe, this E3 will get a release date. I mean, I'm tracking back a lot for myself. Just maybe we get a release date this year, and if we're lucky, maybe some gameplay too. You know, it does look interesting, this game. I've been following it for a while. Well, at least I thought I'd been following it for a while, but now I found out that it's not even out. So obviously, I'm just gone. I don't know where have I been these last few months. Seriously. Hopefully we'll get some more information on Doom Eternal, Borderlands 3, and Dragon Age 6. Dragon Age? Oh yeah, that's new Dragon Age. Hope we'll get some information on Dragon Age too, and maybe some information on the new Elder Scrolls 2. I forgot there was a new Dragon Age. Yeah, that's exciting too. New Dragon Age. Right, I'm going to talk about that a little bit actually before I move on to the other bits. Dragon Age. Yes, right. Love Dragon Age. Dragon Age Inquisition was a good game. I did enjoy that. Don't care what other people say, but you know. So a new Dragon Age would be good. I think that'd be very good. I think that's definitely what is needed right now. In a weird way, I think that's what's needed. I just need that hyper fantasy just thrust in there, where you can just do anything that's just really gritty and really dirty and really horrible. I need that. So it'll be nice to have that back. It'll be nice to have a Dragon Age again, and to have just something to look forward to and play, because I played the shit out of... I played not the shit, no, I played the potatoes out of the other three, Dragon Age 1, I played the potatoes out of that, but when you finish the game, there was nothing else to do in that game. There wasn't really much else to do unless you got the DLC. And then Dragon Age 2 was a bit of a weird one. That was very heavily story-based, but it wasn't quite what I expected. I did enjoy the story, but you know, it wasn't so much world or character building or anything like that. Dragon Age Inquisition I just loved because it was back. Anyway, let's talk about Borderlands, Elder Scrolls and Doom. We're going to be getting some tidbits on those, hopefully. I'm looking forward to the information we get on those. Hopefully we're getting a little bit more gameplay, or some gameplay, sorry, on the new Elder Scrolls, because that would be nice to see, because at the moment I'm not so excited about it. I just have a really bad feeling that it's going to be really not a good game. I just have I don't know, I just have this feeling that it's not going to be great. So it'll be nice if it is a good game. It'd be nice to have some information that changes my mind. So yeah, I mean, that I'm excited about. Hopefully we'll get a bit more information on that too, other than like a 6-second title opening. So yeah, that'd be good. Doom Eternal, that's meant to be coming up this year too. So obviously everyone loves Doom. Who doesn't love Doom? People who don't like blood, maybe, or lots and lots of violence. What is your life if you don't like those things? I'm sorry about that, some people don't, and that was probably really rude. So yeah, it'd be really nice to see some more information on the Doom game. It really would be a nice little, well, even if it's just a little bit, just a little slither of information, just maybe a little peek, you know, just a little peekaroo. Anyway, and Borderlands 3, we had the trailer, that was good enough. You know, that's, you know, everything you expect in a Borderlands game in the trailer this year. So more information on that, please. Now the one that I'm super excited for, the one game, before I move on to Sega, is Fable. 4 potentially. The Fable 3 Facebook page just like lit up all of a sudden, like about a month ago, or 2 months ago. All of a sudden they were posting stuff, clues and all sorts, and then saying that there might be an announcement at E3, and I was losing my potatoes. I'm getting there, guys. I was losing my potatoes just every morning when I'd see this, because Fable is my favourite game of all time. Like, it was the first game I binge played and put hundreds of hours into. It was the first game I ever did that with, and it stuck with me as like a big part of my life. I think in terms of gaming anyway, a big part of my gaming experience, and a lot of it is kind of revolves around that game, the first Fable game, and it still to this day is a big part for me. But anyway, it was a big part of my life when I was a kid, Fable. So when Lionhead Studios closed down when I was at uni, that really upset me, because we weren't getting Fable Legends. That just stopped, and that was disappointing. But at the same time, I was like, hopefully when a new Fable game comes out, it's going to be worth the wait. And if there's any information on a new Fable game at E3, that will make me a very, very happy man, because I want that so bad. I want a new Fable game. But yeah, I'm so excited. It's going to be great. I don't know what I'm doing with my head. So let's move on to Sega. Genesis mini console that they're gonna release, maybe. I don't know if they are. I think they are. I think they're just gonna maybe give us a look, maybe give us an idea of what's going on. It's probably gonna be like the new Atari console that came out. That was just kind of like nostalgia for the people who grew up with Atari. You know, it just had like loads of old Atari classics on there. That mini console, and it was a nice little thing to do. I think it was a nice little thing to do for them, for the Atari fans. And Sega are doing one with the Genesis now. Sega Genesis mini console, which would be nice, because the first ever game I played was on Sega Genesis when I was like probably not 3, but you know, when I was 4 or 5 years old. You know, the first ever game I played, I think it was Sonic. Either that or it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, one or the other. Just playing a game, you know, especially my little brother, a lot of memories of him just playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, just like going through all the levels, you know, fighting the Rhino, fighting Splinter Cell, fighting Tom Clancy, like, you know, fighting Shredder. Like, you know, there's a lot to do with that. So it'd be nice to see a lot of that stuff come along again. And also Ecco the Dolphin. Why doesn't anyone talk about Ecco the Dolphin enough? That game was absolutely amazing. Loved it. Ecco the Dolphin is a magnificent game. So hopefully we'll get some old classics on there. Maybe Ecco the Dolphin. I think Ecco the Dolphin will be on there. Should be. Anyway, I'm looking forward to information about that, because it's going to be fun. It should be a good E3. There's a lot that I'm excited about. Now y'all tell me what you're excited about at E3 this year, because I'd like to know what's got your balls tingling, or your shoulders brave. I don't know what going on. Well, it'll be exciting to know what you guys are excited about at E3 this year. It really would be. Please let me know in the comments down below, because I'd love to know and talk to you guys. First 30 comments, I will say I love you too. So if that's not incentive, then I don't know what is. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'll see you all next Monday with a new video, and I'll try and upload every Monday. I do always try. Now, didn't for 3 months, but now I'm gonna try all the time. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.
Yourself? But you should know, Celeste Mountain is a strange place. You might see things you aren't ready to see. Should seek help, lady. Yep, she should. She's like fucking laughing all the time. It's bullshit.